Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this what will be a very soggy, damp, nasty day out there with clouds increasing. Rain will be moving in later on this morning, and it's going to be a nasty day with highs only in the 40s, so we're going to be a good 20 degrees below normal. And again, we expect conditions to be quite cool as we get into Saturday. So the headlines: rain and some thunderstorms, very cold 40s today, and then we'll see those showers last into tomorrow. The highs still only in the 50s. But for Mother's Day, it looks like we're going to have some really nice weather coming up with lots of sunshine, highs in the 60s. I think we're going to lower these amounts, but I'll keep my forecast the same, 1.3 to 1.7 for the 14 storm or station average, but it'll probably be more like about 8 tenths to maybe 1.1, but still pretty wet 24 hours coming up. If we look at yesterday, we had a high of 64.6 and a low of 46.2. So far this morning, though, temperatures down into the mid-30s, so pretty cool out there. We had 1/100 of an inch of rainfall across the area yesterday. And if we look at conditions out there this morning, you can see temperatures in the 30s across the northern areas, down to the mid-40s as you get into southeast lower Michigan. Temperatures up north in the 20s and low 30s this morning. And if we look at satellite view, you can see the area of moisture that's going to be streaming in as a low pressure system will move towards the Ohio Valley. High pressure is going to try to suppress it to the south, and in between looks like a pretty good amount of rainfall. And again, this system looks like it's trying to come to the north, but the high pressure system is then making it shear off to the east. And again, as that moisture moves in, it'll be a pretty good soaking rain, especially I think from areas around M46 to the south, but especially for the areas around Lansing down towards the south. I think in some of those areas you could see 1.5 inches to maybe 2 inches of rainfall. So we'll keep an eye on some possible flood issues down there. It doesn't look like any of the storms will be on the severe side. You can see on radar this morning all that precipitation trying to move to the north, but high pressure system is going to keep it to the south. And again, you can see from the area from around Manistee to Tawas is where we expect at least a 1/2 inch or more of rain. We get down towards the Elma area, maybe closer to 1 inch of rain. And then I think as you get down towards Lansing, down towards the border, looks like anywhere between 1 to 2 inches of rain could fall, locally heavier amounts. And if we look at the weather map this morning, you can see the stationary front off to our south. As the low pressure system moves to the east, it'll move this front back to the north up around the I-80 area, and heaviest rains will fall just to the north of that front. And again, some of those could be quite heavy over the next 24 hours. And you can see by Saturday, the rain line has sunk a little farther to the south. The heavier rains definitely with some severe weather across portions of Indiana, Ohio, off into Pennsylvania. And again, if you live up north tomorrow, while temperatures around southern lower Michigan will be in the 50s with all the clouds and rain, you can see temperatures actually up in the 60s as you get up towards Houghton Lake. So the best weather tomorrow will definitely be across the northern sections of lower Michigan. As far as how much rainfall we expect, you can see the heaviest amounts will be across southwest lower Michigan into southeast lower Michigan, but even still up around the Mount Pleasant area, 1/2 inch, 8 tenths in the Elma area. But again, as you get down towards Lansing, 1.5 inches or more of rain could fall from there to the southwest. As far as forecast goes, a 90% chance of rain today. And again, lows this morning in the mid-20s to the north, mid-40s to the south, and that's what we're at right now. And again, we'll see temperatures rise up only into the 40s, so very cold, raw day out there. And we'll see temperatures only recover into the 50s. I think mid-Michigan, actually, we may even get close to 60 tomorrow. I think the rain will be just off to the south of the Alma area. And then if we get into Sunday, a nice Mother's Day with highs in the mid to upper 60s, and really nice weather as we get into Monday and Tuesday with highs in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. Plenty of sunshine on Monday, then thunderstorms with that warmer air moving in as we get into Monday night and Tuesday. It looks like a pretty good chance of thunderstorms, and then we'll probably see scattered thunderstorms into Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So it could be a pretty active period, maybe some severe weather later on next week as well. As far as weather watch this morning, we have the frost or the freeze warnings for northern lower Michigan. They'll be dropped shortly. Other than that, not much going on across the Great Lakes. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, a great weekend, and 73s to all.